My name is Wettach, and I'm running to make sure we keep an independent watchdog in the office of state auditor. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm a seventh generation Iowan. I'm 35, so I'm younger than Chuck Grassley. I'm an attorney. I'm from Muscatine. Anybody been to Muscatine before? Yeah, okay, got some Muscatine friends here. So I grew up in Iowa at a bit of a different time. And in a way that I'm sure is similar to how you all grew up, how you raised your kids, raised your grandkids. Growing up learning to listen to folks from all walks of life as a high-key checkout boy, learning to work hard for great public school teachers. Any public school teachers here? Thank you, folks. And learning to do the right thing for my faith and as an Eagle Scout, especially when it's hard. And it was that quintessential Iowan upbringing that inspired me to pursue a career as attorney, hoping to serve my country and to support my community. And so as attorney, I spent my career negotiating with major corporations and the federal government on some of the most critical legal and policy issues facing our country today, and also advising senior policymakers in the government on issues of economic issues, financial issues, legal issues. Unfortunately, following the most recent election, Donald Trump decided that he did not like some of the clients and causes that my former law firm was representing, and my former firm decided to cut a deal to do $125 million worth of free work for Trump. Who is right? But I didn't cut that deal. I resigned in protest. The way that I was raised, when you see something wrong, you don't close your eyes, you don't look away, you stand up, you step up, and you do something about it, am I right? Fortunately, there's a lot going wrong today in our state, isn't there? We are last in the country for economic growth. We're 44th for dollars per capita. And public education, which is our crown jewel, which we consistently, when I was growing up, were ranked at the very top, has now fallen down to the bottom half of the country, and it's falling further and further, faster and faster. Folks are paying more for everything today. They're working harder than ever, but they're still falling further behind. At a time like this, the last thing that folks should have to worry about is whether their hard-earned taxpayer dollars are being wasted, misspent, or fraudulently taken. And that is why the Office of State Auditor exists. Anybody know a guy named Rob Sand? I think he might be speaking after me. Under Rob Sand, this office has done things the right way. It has gone after waste, fraud, and abuse wherever it is, and it has saved Iowa taxpayers millions of dollars. The problem is, we have a governor and a lieutenant governor, Chris Knoyer, who don't like that. Who don't like the idea of the state auditor poking its nose when they don't want it poking its nose. And in 2023, they decided that enough was enough, and they changed the law to stop the state auditor from being able to fully investigate and pursue legal action in response to corruption in our state. But they're not stopping there, folks. Now they're trying to install Chris Knoyer into the Office of State Auditor, so instead of having an independent watchdog, we get a fox guarding the henhouse. Now, do you all know how many major offices, statewide and federal, that Democrats hold today in our state? One. Which office is that? State Auditor. So folks, today, this race and this office has never been more important than before. Because if they're able to install Chris Knoyer into this office, they won't just get a fox guard in the henhouse. They will be able to take this office and use it as an attack dog to go after folks that are trying to undo the damage in this state, and that should scare the hell out of everybody in this room and everybody across the state, regardless of party. And that is why when folks I respect in this state encouraged me to run for state auditor, I stepped up to the plate. I'm excited to take my background dealing with multi-billion-dollar financial issues and law, most of all speaking truth to power, to make sure that we keep an independent watchdog in this office. And so as your state auditor, I pledge I will follow the money wherever it leads to go after waste, fraud, abuse, and corruption. As your state auditor, I pledge I will stand up to corrupt politicians who are trying to take away the powers and the independence of this office. As your state auditor, I will work to expand transparency so folks, especially in this difficult moment, can know where their hard-earned taxpayer dollars are going. And as your state auditor, I pledge I will work with anyone, Democrat, Independent, or Republican, who believes that doing the right thing matters. And so we jumped into this race about 4 months ago. We've been non-stop folks get all across the state, and we've been really lucky to get a really good response from people. Again, Democrats, Independents, and Republicans are recognizing how vital this fight is and how important it is to make sure we continue to have an independent watchdog in this office. But we cannot do this without all of you, and exactly what Ryan was saying as well. We have so many great candidates running up and down the ballot. This is the year, folks. This is the year. We have the best chance that we have had in 10 years to turn things back in our state. But it's going to take everybody. Thank you. It's going to take all of you putting in the work. So get a sign, get a cowboy card, or whatever you all call them up here. I'm from Muscatine, so we call them cowboy cards. Get a, thank you. Follow us online at Wettach for Iowa. Spread the news, tell your friends and family, but most of all,